Hi peeps. So, so I've just done my meditation. So I'm here in, where am I? Middlesbrough, which is near Darlington, which is near Newcastle, which is very far north. Because I've been chatting to this guy on Recon for maybe about a year, well, about 6 months on WhatsApp, and probably another 6 months before on Recon, I think, yeah. He's looking for a live-in slave. So I got here, and because I had bad experience in the past with someone called David Gibbs, I had my guard up very, very much. I was looking for all the ways to escape in case I had to. Yeah. So yeah, but he's been quite nice so far. It's only my first day here. I mean, well, first proper day. I got here last night about 9 o'clock or something because I couldn't. I caught the wrong train because I was panicking. I jumped on a train. Well, my train to York was late, and it was saying that the overlapping train was going to be there when I got there. So I literally jumped from one train to the next train, the same platform, but it was the one that was a few minutes earlier. So, yeah, you can imagine I was panicking. But luckily it still went near Middlesbrough, so it wasn't too bad because it went to Darlington, which is the next town along from Middlesbrough. So anyway, yeah, this guy, I'm in his house now. He's at work. He's got a nice flat. I've been doing cleaning today, just to help me relax. Plus, I don't like leaving people's homes a mess. So I've been doing vacuuming. I've been doing cleaning. I've just been watching Benidorm, just done my meditation. I'm going to do my Tai Chi soon and shave from my neck down because I feel too. It must be a gay thing. I feel too hairy, so I've been shaving. He says, "Oh, is this a new thing that you shave?" I says, "No, I've been shaving since I was about 25, full body shaving." So yeah, so at the moment I'm enjoying it. A few of my friends were panicking a bit, like my friend Lee was panicking, saying, "Do you want me to call someone?" And I was like, "No." I mean, not much really happened, really. I mean, I slept in a cage last night. I'll show it you. I didn't sleep very well. I was too horny. And I found out this morning he's got a camera in there. I thought, oh my god, you probably saw me getting all horny. So that's his living room. That's his kitchen. And I've been tidying it, but I didn't know what to do with his bins because, well, he's given me the key now, but I don't really want to go out in case I get locked out of the communal. So this is the hallway. Oh, where's the light switch? I don't know where the light switch is. I only got it yesterday. Oh god. No light switches around here anywhere. Any chance of light? Okay, I'll show you the bathroom because I know where the bathroom light is. So it's a nice bathroom there. I was cleaning up early. Yeah. So this is the bathroom. I don't know why he has scissors in the bathroom. So my hair looks a mess. I need to sort my hair out in the bathroom. So yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? He's actually a really nice guy, to be fair. Very fair for someone that's dominant. Very fair. I don't know where the other lights are. There is a light for the hallway somewhere. I don't know where it is, but that's his bedroom as well. I'm not allowed to show you that, but I'm going to show it you anyway. So yeah, that's his bedroom. I'm not sure what all that is down there, unless that's an extra slave place. I think those are whips on the wall. Are they whips? Oh no, it's a picture. I thought it was. I was trying to work out whether it was whips. What's that underneath there? Oh, there's a little light under there. Cool. I didn't even see that because I don't. There's the next lot. I'll show you the cage I'm in. Alright, this is the spare room. This is his spare room. Right, this is the cage I'm in. He's made this himself, so I'm in there. That's where I slept last night. That's where I'll be sleeping. I was looking at it thinking, I don't look so bad. I've seen the proper ones where they've got big thick metal bars like this. I think I could probably get out of there in an emergency. Plus this wood isn't very thick either. Oh, he's got a camera there. I bet he knows what I'm saying. Oh God. I was thinking that's not very thick. Obviously, don't say this to him because I have to know my place. I can't be giving him any back chat or anything. So yeah, so this is look how thin that wood is. I reckon I could kick through that, you know, if I had to. I'm not saying I would, but I'm saying if I had to in an emergency, I would. But how thin that is, I reckon I could quite easily kick through that. Well, yeah, quite easily. So he says he made this himself. I was like, oh wow, he must be good with woodwork then. Good with your hands. So he's made it to look like a bed on the top in case he has family or friends come over or something. Yeah. So that's where I'm sleeping later. But he's actually left me the key. I think he's trying to get me to relax. He said to me, he didn't actually lock that last night because I was getting a bit out because I was really anxious last night. He says he won't lock it, but I've said to him tonight, I says lock it if you want. I says I'll be alright. I have my phone in there with me anyway, so it's not too bad. I don't know why people need to make a drama about it. So where's the hallway light then? God, don't know where the hallway light is. Hang on, what's this light here? Ah, so this is the hallway. It's really nice, isn't it? I won't show you any personal photos because that's his private. Oh God, my hair looks a mess. Yeah. There's my suitcase down there. I don't actually want to go actually, I quite like it here. It's nice to feel like, although I'm not in a relationship with him, it's nice to feel like owned kind of thing, or it's nice to feel like what's the word, like because when I'm at home I'm at least on what to do with myself. I'm like, should I go there, should I go there? So it's nice to have that power taken off me, if you know what I mean. It's nice to feel like, although he hasn't taken that much power off me, to be honest. I mean, he's even left a key in case I wouldn't, because I was asking where the nearest chip shop is for later, because he works till about 11. So because I said, do you want me to get you a takeaway, and he says he's going in a minute. So I've left him a couple of pounds because I've been eating his crisps. I've had about 3 bags of his crisps. So anyways, so he's a manager at a local bar. I did see the details, but I'm not going to show that to YouTube. So it's weird, his name, isn't it? Ashley Johns. I went out with her Johns for 3 years. Went out with Aaron Johns for 3 years, and now I'm sort of I was going to say seeing, but I don't know if that's the right word. Seeing, my friend in Worcester, Kieran, he says, oh, I'd like to do that. I'm thinking, well, do it then. What are you waiting for? Fuck's sake. If you want to explore. Life's for living, not for watching porn. Life is for living, not thinking about what you want to do with your life. You know what? I went through all my 20s And even my 30s, with the thought, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, this is scary, that's scary, this is scary. It wasn't until, I was 40 when I met David Gibbs. And he was like he was like a proper master kind of thing, proper, very, very dominant, much more dominant than this Ashley. I mean, he used to take my phone off me, he used to take my wallet off me, he used to take all that off me, and I couldn't have it back until I left, which was when he decided. And this guy, Ashley, although he said although I was expecting him to be really dominant, he's actually not too bad, he's quite laid back. They say the best ones, they say when you're looking for love, the best ones are the ones that have a nice clean home. But in my opinion, that's not the best ones. Those are the ones who are very controlling people. That's my experience. I mean, David, I was running around cleaning and I'm having visions of David because he used to be like, he used to have his home like immaculate. And if I was there and he wasn't, I used to have to really make sure his home was immaculate. So I was doing the same thing here, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I'm not with David anymore. Why am I worrying about that for? Why am I thinking about that for? I was even looking out the window, seeing if I can escape. When I was having flashbacks of David Gibbs, where he used to lock me in, and there was no awning underneath. There was just a bit of grass. And I remember thinking, if I jump out that window, I'm going to break either my ankle or my leg. So I'm not supposed to do that. He says, stop biting your nails. So I'm going to have a full body shave in a minute and have a bath. Even though I haven't got his permission to have a bath. But I didn't have his permission to eat the crisps either. That's why I left a couple of pounds for them. It's about the going rate round. When I buy crisps, when I'm out and about, the going rate now is about £1 a bag of crisps. Gosh, I can remember when it was about 20-30p for a Walker's bag of crisps. You could buy a bag of cheese and onion Walker's crisps for about 20-30p at one time. In fact, you could actually buy crisps even cheaper than that. At one time, you could buy a bag of crisps. When I was in school, you could get I forget what they're called now. Was it fish and chips? You could get them for about 5 or 10p or something. Yeah, they've gone up a lot. Food's going up a lot, I tell you. When I'm out and about, I go in Tesco's, like, the Tesco Metro. It's like about £1 a bag of crisps. I think, whoa. About 20 years ago, it was about 30-40p for a bag of Walker's crisps. And 10 years before that, you could probably get them for about 10p or something. Yeah. So, I don't know if he's hinting that he wants me to leave or something. He's left me the keys. I don't know what he means by that. But he says he's just doing it to try to make me feel more relaxed. He says he wants me to feel more relaxed. So, yeah. So I got here. I told him, I said, what would I do? What would you do if I stood at your door and I was hesitant to come in? He said, he'd grab me and pull me in. So I caught the taxi. The taxi made it obvious that I was at his door because the taxi driver was going up and down looking for the door. I think, yeah, just make it obvious. So he came to his window so he could see me. I thought, oh God, here we go. What's going to happen now? So I went to communal door because he asked me to change into a suit, you see. So I changed into a suit at the toilets in Middlesbrough. So, yeah. I changed into my suit in Middlesbrough, and he started putting his hands on my shoulders, sort of guiding me to his flat. Yeah. But I've took my tablet today, so I should stay calm now. So I'm taking Holland Barrett anti-anxiety tablets at the moment. Herbal tablets. Because where I live, if you want to go at an appointment with a doctor, got more chance of winning the lottery. It's easier to just buy tablets from the health food shop like Holland Barrett. They do stress relief tablets there, and sleeping tablets and anxiety aid and things like that. I do all that there. So I don't know what to do because my dad's birthday tomorrow. I've got a key, but I don't know anything is around here. And if I get locked out the communal door, I'm going to be sat downstairs till about 11 at night until he gets back. So yeah. See what happens. YouTube is my companion today by the look of it. It's nice to have nothing to do, to be honest. I'm always doing something. I can't really do nothing. I get anxious if I do nothing. I can't really just sit indoors. Even today I've been running around cleaning most of the time. I can't just sit indoors and just do nothing. No, I can't do that. I mean, I'm not too bad at someone else's house, but in my own home I get really anxious. Even now I feel anxious, but not as, yeah. I'll tell you something that'll make you laugh. Yesterday I was cleaning his bathroom, and there's a pair of large scissors in his bathroom, and I come out of the bathroom with the scissors in my hand, and he looked at me like I was going to kill him or something. I says, "Do you want me to put these back in your kitchen?" I was like, "Sorry, I've been running around cleaning." He says, "Oh, you're okay. They can stay in the bathroom." I was thinking, okay. I think it's a bit odd, isn't it? Keep a large pair of scissors in the bathroom, but never mind. It's not my place to say what's odd and what's not. So yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. I'm not sure how it's going to work when I leave. Well, he's actually given me the key this time, but yesterday, when I says to him, "How does it work with me leaving?" he says, "Oh, you can leave any time you want." I says, "Oh, okay." And he says, "But I would try to stop you." And I thought, oh God. I think, yeah, that's not really good. I'm thinking, yeah, well, I was panicking yesterday, but I've had a day to think about it now. I'm thinking, yeah, that's not really going to work. I've got my phone in my hand. I could easily ring the police if I wanted to. Not that I would. I'm just saying. I don't think I've ever rang the police. Oh, yeah. No, something really bad would have to happen. For me to ring the police, something bad would have to happen. I'd have to at least get all blood streaming down my face. You know, it would take something like that before I rang the police on him. I'm not just gonna just because he was manhandling me last night. I'm not gonna ring the police on him. People are like, "Oh, did he treat you okay?" And this and that. All he was doing, yeah, was like slapping me about a bit, chucking me on the floor, jumping on top of me, tickling me. There's nothing. There's no big issue. And my friend Lee's like, oh, should I get the police? It's like, should I get some help? I'm like, no, don't get any help. No, absolutely not, because it's going to look awkward on me then, isn't it? I want to keep him happy, and it looks like he wants to keep me happy, so it's working well. So at the moment, yeah. So, and I'm happy being a 1950s housewife at the moment. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I quite like it. I've done that 7 years with one of my exes, so I don't mind doing that. I don't mind falling back into that routine. Well, the trouble is I wouldn't have any money, would I? If I gave up my flat and everything, I wouldn't have anything to fall back on. So I don't know. There's a lot been going around my head the last day or two. I have to give up my flat and live with him, or it's a big ask, because it's a big thing to give up. I have a 2-bedroom flat in Witchbold. I would have to give up a lot to move in with him. It wouldn't just be my flat I'd be giving up to move in with him. I would also be giving up I'd also be giving up the things that make me financially stable. So because if you do a big move like that, you lose your if you're on any kind of benefits, you can easily lose them. So it's a big thing to do. It's a big thing to do. Could I be a 1950s housewife for years with him? I don't know. That's the honest thing I can say. I don't know. Because people put on a nice front to begin with, don't they? And then they can just change. And this is it. And he's already shown me he can be very dominant, like he was last night. He's already shown me that he can do that if he wants to. And then today he's been like really nice, and like, no, he's nice. He was nice last night. He was. I'm not dissing him. He was nice. It's just last night he was showing me that he can be dominant if he wants to. And if I'm here all the time with nothing to go back to, then that's taking all that power out of my hands, and I'm just I want to stop going on. Okay, peace, love, and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings.